Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Mike White making the most of his opportunity with the Jets. Fired up for this one. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, quick reminder, we have revamped the Quarterback School Patreon community. It has never been cheaper, never been easier, and there has never been more content available over there. So if you are interested in supporting the channel, getting even more Quarterback School content, hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. I sincerely appreciate it. As for this video, let's get into it. Mike White, have yourself a day. Now, granted it was against the Bears defense, but 300 yards, nice win. Lot to like right here. Early, a little hot, a little fast two motion. Watch the linebacker go. Thank you very much. Hot, +1. Got thrown into the hot. It's just like my man Quincy Avery says, playing quarterback like an adult. So just getting the ball out, not taking unnecessary hits. Here's that fast motion. What does it do in man coverage? It exploits the defense, tells you exactly what they're in. We're going to get a +1 here, so they're bringing 6 defenders, actually 5 defenders, but the offensive line is sliding to the right. Okay, so they're sliding this way. Doesn't matter because our hot is right here and we've got all this space. So at the end of the day, just imagine this guy running right here versus this safety that deep. That's the only thing we're worried about because he's out of there, he's blitzing, and it's that open. It's just playing quarterback the absolute way it was designed to be played. Get the ball out of your hand. We're hot. Get the ball out. Don't take a hit. Get it on your guy quickly. He falls forward. Yes, please. Watch how quickly this happens. Fast motion. Hot. Look at the footwork. We're lined up to the left. All your cleats in the ground. Don't even get hit. Thing of beauty. Next one. Touchdown pass. 3rd and 8. Up top. The corner. On a corner route. Probably get illegal contact here as a flag as well. Now it's nice when the guy falls down. No apologies though. Touchdown. Love it. Again, dealing with some rough weather this game as well. Nice job right here. See it. Don't miss the layup. And there it is. Thing of beauty. It really is, sometimes it works in your favor. There's just no way around it as far as the guy falling. But for me here, give this a chance. Let it develop. Don't predetermine what you're going to happen. They get a little illegal contact here. He falls to the ground. We're able to come out of this thing, and nobody's there. Now, this is as simple as a touchdown pass as you'll ever see, but no apologies. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Whoop. Love it. Touchdown. Again, navigating the entire kind of context of what the hell's going on with that position. Some bad weather. Okay, now taking advantage of maybe a secondary defense that's struggling, but still, love it. Next one here, a little naked keeper to the right. It's probably one of the handful of plays where you could say, that's kind of a blurry decision for me. This is close to probably a turnover-worthy play. So we're trying to hit that backside over. We're going to naked to our left, his right, and watch 4. Okay, the middle field player. He's cutting that over. Right there. So, that's a dangerous-ass throw right there. And fortunate right here, you know what I'd say. If 4 could catch, you'd be playing offense. But he tries to slow him up a little bit with the ball, but in my opinion, that is dangerous. We don't need that ball thrown. And one of the very few plays where you can say, hey, probably a negative on the grade sheet when he got back the next day at the facility. But where else would you go with the ball here? Okay, the flat's not there. The over's getting driven. The corner's covered with leverage. You throw that thing or run it as far as you can or throw it away. Don't have to be dangerous with the ball, especially in a game like this where you feel like you're going to get multiple opportunities to score and probably have a good day offensively. No reason to make this throw. Next, 3rd and 9. Love the seam up top to the number 2. I'm going to call this a seam. Might be an in. It beats 2-man. The little knot at the top is what I really love. And I really love the quarterback play, the throw. The anticipation of it is outstanding to turn it into a big chunk. This is a big play. Middle of the field open. Again, he knows where he wants to go with the ball. He is decisive. The ball comes out on time, and it's accurate. Again, that's not a big window throw right there. Now, it's a terrible tackle from 4. But look at that window. That's outstretched hands of the nickel defender. That's a tight NFL window on a big 3rd and 9. Just outstanding. Now, it's also a really nice route. It's probably a better throw than a route. But again, just identifying the coverage. So see him travel with the motion. And then what is the coverage? The coverage is middle field open. Okay, it's 3rd and long. This sure looks like 2-man pre-snap. 2-man to me is always inside leverage. Inside leverage, man, they want you to run out. You should really struggle to get anything in breaking because all these underneath defenders are inside leverage of the eligibles. So what do? We run this seam to attack this middle of the field. But it's not just like a banana seam where he just kind of runs in there. You come up and you give him just a little hesitation or nod and then come in. And you can really use this thing. A lot of times people will call this an indicator or a turn light. Just that little subtle ee, and then come back across. And you can see it just creates enough separation for Mike White to be able to throw a strike up there. Look when he lets that thing go, right on that turn signal. Look at the wide receiver's head, the number 2 up top. Right there. That little got him. And then check out Mike White's footwork. Great base. Ball out on time. Laser strike. Terrible tackling. Big chunk play. Really just high-level offense. It's almost shocking to see from the Jets in the quarterback position from what we're used to seeing. But getting the ball out on time, being accurate, being decisive, showing a little anticipation, converting 3rd and longs without crazy plays. Love it. Got the slot here at the bottom. Okay, now to me, we're getting smacked. We're putting our wide receiver in a really tough spot. This is stick nod lion, so double slant to our left, stick nod up top. Now I will say, so a few things here. One, the weather sucks. Okay, it's tough and it's not easy. I acknowledge that. That's just the facts of playing quarterback in some rough weather. That's the stick nod, usually paired with a return or whip here. Down here, I'm going to call what I'm going to call lion or double slant. Okay, now is this open? Yes. This guy's coming down. Potential collision. What I think this wide receiver does here, and I'm not coaching wide receivers there, but it sure looks like he comes out and changes his gait or turns it down a little bit because he can feel the roof closing in on him. And it looks like Mike White catches it and throws it like he's running a true slant, like he's going to keep going at the same speed. So a little miscommunication there. You know, you don't see this much in the game anymore, but this is a dangerous throw. He's leading into a collision. See how 17 just kind of throttles up and almost like shuffles? That's a dangerous throw. I see what he sees. I think the only thing I would add here is if you're going to do this throw, for me, Mike White footwork here, if you're going to throw what I'm going to call basically a dart here or a one-step slant, this is almost like a no step. Maybe at max you take 1 step. You definitely don't want to shuffle, hitch, and throw. You're going to be late. And so this is what happens when you're late and you're not on the same page. You get your guy drilled. You can see there, if he just takes 1 step or catch and throws, I think he got it on him and there is space there, right? But we're a little late with the footwork. There's a miscommunication and we get our guy smacked. And dudes on the perimeter, they don't want to see this shit on the film. I'm telling you. That's not the world you want to live in, being quarterback, getting your guy hit like that. Dumped. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Do all the things you can that are easy, that can help the channel. I sincerely appreciate your support. Then you also know about the Quarterback School Patreon community. Never been cheaper, never been easier. There's never been more content available over there. So get over there, support the channel. I sincerely appreciate it. And then finally, we've got Quarterback School courses. We've got a bunch of free resources. If you're interested in any and all of those things, everything can be found in the video description. I sincerely appreciate you supporting the channel. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one, big play action dagger. Touchdown. There's a lot to like. I know. Looks like we got some injuries on the field. We got some terrible tackling again. We got some Bears issues on the back end, no doubt. But Mike White, big play action. Love him climbing the pocket here. Watch him get up, up, up. Nice. Rip it right down the hash. Now, just design-wise here, we'll talk about a little bit. This thing is probably more contested than it has to be, and it's because they're in a condensed formation. Okay, people love condensed formations. I will say when I'm talking offensive architecture or choices, if you're going to run what I'm going to call dagger here, where the ball ends up going on this deep end, the first thing here is if this is how you want to do it, in a condensed formation, you're going to bring, in my opinion, more people to the party, because all these underneath linebacker types, when they turn and robot or get depth, they're all potentially going to be in the throwing lane versus, a true kind of wide formation where you're throwing this like out by the numbers or splitting the difference between the hash and the numbers. That's the first thing. The other thing that I prefer out of this condensed formation is if you're going to run it like this, and this is a fine way to do it. There's many ways to do it. I prefer to spray this thing. So you widen the stem, and when you widen the stem, you widen the window. So now instead of catching it over here and feeling like you got to make a miracle throw over a linebacker type, you're catching it out here where there's nobody in this window. So just different ways. You're always looking at choices. How exactly are we designing these things to take advantage of what we're stressing on the defense? And right here, it's a great play, but you can see this linebacker type is right there. He very easily could make that play if he doesn't turn to the right to start there. I think it's 44. He shuffles to the right just a little bit, doesn't get quite the depth needed. We got some injuries issues. And hey, again, no apologies. Things fall our way, good for you. But I think it's worth acknowledging. Look at 44. So could he take that thing away? I mean, he's right in the throwing lane. So just design-wise, I think we could have cleaned that up. But man, Mike White, really nice job getting it up and over. Nice little 7-iron right on him, on the body, on the break. Again, don't love wide receivers jumping. Whoop. Terrible tackling. Go get yourself one. Love it. Big play. Touchdown. Next one, 3rd and 6. 2-minute situation, end of the half. Slant up top. 3rd and 6, really nice job. Versus press coverage. Got to give it a little extra hitch. On the body, on the break. Nice throw. Right on him. Again, watch the footwork here. Normally, this is not the slant footwork I would want from gun. It's a little extra because it's bump. So you can take a hitch. Very rarely do you take a shuffle and a hitch to throw a slant. But to me, I really like this. I don't necessarily love the route up top. Watch the route. It's almost like a widen back. That's not for me. Different teams allow you to do different stuff, and there's many different ways to do it. I prefer to make this thing look like a vertical and then come underneath it. Maybe not that deep, but make it look like a vertical. I think when you do whatever the hell this is, that doesn't look like anything other than you're going to run a slant, but it works here. And again, press coverage slant, I'm always thinking I'm going to sink on that back leg. I'm not necessarily hitch, but right here, if they allow you to hitch, knock yourself out. So widen it. Now, the one good thing about when you widen it is you do widen the hole for you to come back here and not get hit from someone who's inside here, like where the cavalry's coming. So you do widen the hole a little bit. I just don't think you're selling anything when you come out like this to then come in. But Mike White does a great job right here. Big 3rd and 6, right at the end of the first half, on the body, on the break. Love it. It's just a lot to like. Just orchestrating the offense at a really high level, playing quarterback from within the pocket, making good decisions, decisive, accurate, consistency, like playing quarterback in the league. Next one, 3rd and 4. Touchdown. Number 2 down here to the bottom on a sail. Nice design again. Not sure exactly what the flat defender's doing, making it that easy. Again, we're catching the Bears defensive backs, okay? I get it. But this is a nice job. Mike White moving in the pocket a little bit, taking advantage of the space there. Again, when I'm thinking sail here, I'm thinking that we're going to usually have some sort of stem here by the number 2 in, and then just roll that corner in there, usually with some sort of runoff, and then there's usually someone in the flat. And then whoever the flat defender is, when he just runs with the flat, and when the middle field player just decides to go to the middle of the field and guard no one, it creates a massive void. And in the red zone, this close to the end zone, you should have nothing this wide open in the NFL. This is not great defense, but it's a nice job for Mike White. Moving in the pocket. Put it right on him. Again, make your layups. These are free throws. Put it right on him. Got it. Just a really nice job. Again, there's nothing necessarily that jumps off the film that is spectacular athletic ability or dynamic playmaking. He's just playing quarterback at a really high level of taking what's there. And that's good enough the vast majority of the time. Next one, 2nd and 6. Big play action sail up top to the tight end. Probably my favorite pocket movement in the game for Mike White. Him being able to just step up in the pocket. Again, 83 is wide ass open, y'all. Some bad defense. But look at him climb. See him climb. 2 hands on the ball. Look at 99 rip it. He's trying to get that ball out. Nope. We're getting up in the pocket. We're not bailing out of there. And then that's a really nice ball. Fighting some rough weather. All the hoods are up. Just really like this. And again, I get it. It's wide ass open. Okay. And it might not be wide ass open this week. And we'll deal with it then. But just taking advantage of what that space looks like. Clear it out. Have a big play action fake coming downhill. Be able to hit that back foot. Not stand there like a statue. Not bail out of there. Maybe like some other quarterbacks. Get up. And then let that thing go out in time, on structure. And put it right on him. With a good accurate throw. That's what it is. It's just a really nice job of playing quarterback in the league. Now, what I love, do I love when his feet come together right here at the top? Probably not. But it doesn't really matter here. He's able to get up, reset his base. And again, look at the space, y'all. Look at the flat defender. It's just, where is he? I mean, he's on the other side of the flat. What is he doing? Nice execution, nice catch, big chunk play. Again, just a number of big chunk plays. Really impressive day. Good stat day. Love it. Can't wait to see him play some more. So that is a wrap. Mike White, week 12, making the most of his opportunity versus the Bears. Now, there were some people running wide open. Let's acknowledge the truth. But it was also a breath of fresh air to see someone in a Jets uniform playing the quarterback position in a somewhat calm manner, getting the ball out on time, being accurate, being efficient, not necessarily bailing at the first kind of sign of a different color flash in front of your face. Make some throws down the field, have his guys on the perimeters make plays for him after the catch. All those types of things made this just a breath of fresh air for me watching the film. Excited to see more. Hopefully he continues to make the absolute most out of this opportunity. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.